Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Tech Beans. I got here the Xiaomi Mi 9T, also known as the Redmi K20 in China. Yep, that's right. This is the same phone as the Redmi K20, just with a different name and branding. This, my friends, is the official global version. If you don't know yet, this is actually the smaller brother of the Redmi K20 Pro. This pretty much has everything the K20 Pro has, but at a much more affordable price. And I think this provides more value than the Pro version. Guys, you're not gonna believe what the price is on this. I'm gonna tell you that in a bit. But yeah, I'm really excited to see the phone, and I don't want to waste any more of your time. Let's just get straight to it then. And without further ado, let the unboxing begin.
No.
And here we go. Bought it again from Shundi, Philippines. So this is the box. Totally different from the Redmi K20 Pro. Pretty basic box. Not as flashy as the Redmi K20 Pro. See that? It does not have the dragon. Bummer. But it does have the phone right here at the front. And as you can see, it does not have a notch. It's a full screen, notchless display with a pop-up camera. Here are the specs. 6 gigs of RAM, 64 gigabytes of ROM, carbon black color, and let's open the box. Now if you don't know yet, this is actually a Xiaomi branded product and not Redmi. Remember, the Redmi is the sub-brand, but this, they're putting this out as a variation of the Xiaomi Mi 9. And yeah, check that out. Snapdragon 730. That's right, a different processor. Let's not forget about the mini box right here. It has a SIM ejector pin, the user guide. There you go. And the warranty card. Oh, right. And of course, the matte hard case, just like the K20 Pro. But wait, look at that. It says here, Mi. Let me just pull in the Redmi K20 Pro casing. As you can see, Redmi, designed by Xiaomi. Okay, so that's where the difference come in. And of course, here's the phone. I got here the carbon black color. It actually looks like the Pocophone F1. But yeah, I'm gonna put you aside for now. Let us check what else is in the box. So if you're having a hard time pulling this out, just use the plastic right here. Don't use your middle finger. Like, really, you don't have to do that. There you go. That was simple. And of course, the USB Type-C cable. All right. And that's pretty much it. Let's take you off. Also the back. And here's the phone. Now the color I have here is called Carbon Black. There's actually 3 colors: the Carbon Black, the Flame Red, and the Glacier Blue. The design and color are pretty much identical to the K20 Pro. Actually, I think most reviewers went for the Flame Red because it looks really cool. But yeah, the K20 Pro does have a Carbon Black color, and this is it. Like really. Now this is actually a gradient glass back design. It has this carbon fiber stripes at the bottom right here and mostly black at the center. But yeah, you do get a glossy glass back design right here. It's pretty slippery and it's a fingerprint magnet. But yep, it does curve at the sides. So yeah, it's pretty comfortable to hold. And it's also very solid. High quality stuff here from Xiaomi. Now let me just go over the phone right here. It does have a triple camera setup just like the K20 Pro, but the 48 megapixel is a little bit different. It has a Sony IMX582. The Pro version has a 586. I'm gonna show you the comparison later. At the right side, you get the power button and the volume rockers. At the left side, you get nothing. Awesome. At the bottom, you get the SIM tray, the USB Type-C port, the microphone, and the speaker grill. And yeah, even this, just a dual nano SIM slot, no micro SD card slot, not even a hybrid one. Bummer. At the top, you get the noise cancelling microphone, the headphone jack, and the selfie pop-up camera. And here's the selfie pop-up camera. And as you can see, it colors up in red, and it has that sound. It's actually pretty unique. I don't think there's any other brand that actually does this. And when you charge your phone, there's your notification LED light on top of the pop-up camera, also red. And it's time to open the phone. Spec sheet, please. Now the main difference between this and the K20 Pro is that the K20 Pro has a much more powerful Snapdragon 855 processor. This thing only has a Snapdragon 730 processor. How much faster is the K20 Pro than this? And boom, there you have it, a global ROM, which means you get all of the Google apps right here pre-installed. Oh my god. The Play Store. Nice. Now coming to the display, the Mi 9T has the same identical display as the K20 Pro. A 6.39-inch Full HD Plus, no notch, Super AMOLED display. It's a very wide display with very thin bezels and a very thin chin. I don't think there's any display out there that has this kind of display for the price. And it's just so perfect for playing games. Look at that. I can't believe that this is the same display as the K20 Pro. There was no compromise on this. It's the exact same Super AMOLED display. And if you're coming from a phone that has a notched display, the experience is going to be totally different. I urge you to try it out. It's simply amazing. And yes, it's a Super AMOLED display, so it's a very bright display. Also very vibrant colors. Blacks are much blacker, and other colors are gonna pop out some more. It's like a Super Cyan display. Look at that. Boom. Now that's how you play Mobile Legends. Take it from the master. Yeah. And yes, it also has this. An in-display fingerprint scanner. Yes, it is blazing fast, just like the K20 Pro. Simply blazing fast. Speed-wise, I don't think there's a big difference between this and the K20 Pro. Seriously, I think based on speed, they're pretty much the same. I gotta say, the graphics on PUBG Mobile on this is pretty darn nice. I don't really think that you need to go for the Snapdragon 855 processor just to play this game. I mean, just look at it. It's pretty darn smooth. It's not really lagging at all. I think that the Snapdragon 730 processor is just enough, and you don't have to shell out some more money just to get the Pro version. And this is running on HDR and extreme frame rates, as you can see. And it's pretty darn smooth. Yeah, it's a good thing I tested this out. Oh my god, I just saved you the money. Get this. Don't get the Pro. And by the way, here's the Antutu benchmark score for the Mi 9T. A 211,000 points is last year's flagship performance. So yeah. Now the Mi 9T also has a 4000 mAh battery. How fast can we charge this up? Let's find out. 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 41%, and 1 hour, 83%. Here's 1 hour and 24 minutes, 96%, and 1 hour and 42 minutes, 100%. It's pretty fast. Now, if you were wondering why I didn't use this 27-watt charger to charge this up, well, it's because it does not support the 27-watt charger. Let me show that to you right now. And as you can see, it's only quick charge. But let me just try this on the Redmi K20 Pro. And here we go. And boom, charge turbo. Well, it looks like the processor does not support the 27-watt charging, only available on the Snapdragon 855 processor. Now coming to the cameras, that Sony IMX582 is pretty much the same as the 586. From the colors, the HDR, and the overall image quality, for me, it performs pretty much like the K20 Pro, which is, by the way, a very excellent camera. You can get very sharp images, very natural looking colors, and very detailed as well. It's actually one of the best cameras in the business. And now for the camera comparison. To be honest, it was actually hard to find a big difference on both phones when it came to the image quality, especially in daylight. I even tried pixel peeping on both phones, and really, there's no big difference at all. But of course, in low light, here's where the difference comes in. But you do have to look for it though. So let's zoom in right here. As you can see, there's more detail on the K20 Pro's floor compared to the Mi 9T. But from afar, they look pretty much the same. And here's a night mode sample. And yes, the K20 Pro is better, as you can see. There you go. And now for the videos. To me, it looks like the Redmi K20 Pro is looking much better than the Mi 9T. The sky definitely looks bluer on the K20 Pro, which means it has better dynamic range. When you go all the way to 4K, the saturation and contrast is gonna go up big time. There's gonna be a color bump, which is kind of weird. Recording at 1080p is the way to go. Like, why would the colors bump up on the 4K video? Please tell me, Xiaomi. And there's also a major difference in the video quality. On the K20 Pro, you can go up to 4K at 60 frames per second, while on the Mi 9T, you can only go up to 4K at 30 frames per second. In slow motion, both can record up to 960 frames per second, but on the Mi 9T, it only maxes out at 720p, while on the K20 Pro, you can go up to 1080p. Nice. And the selfies, I like them. It's the best selfie camera out there. My face is just right. Not too filtered, not too white, not too smooth. It's pretty natural. And of course, you can also vlog with this. Hey guys, so this is the selfie video. And I think it's one of the best selfie cameras around because I think the beautification is pretty good. My face is not too small. Does justice to your face, not too celebrity-like. Alright, so that's the Xiaomi Mi 9T, also known as the Redmi K20. Now so far, I am very much impressed with the phone right here. The price, it's only $300 or 15,000 pesos. Pretty nice. But the difference between this and this is just 3 to 4,000 pesos or about $80. If you have the budget, just go with this. It's the first flagship phone from Redmi. It has a faster processor, better charging speed, and has better cameras, at least for video. Graphically wise, this is pretty much on par with this. And I almost forgot, it does not have the same cooling system as the Redmi K20 Pro. This has an 8-step cooling system. They actually said that they removed that here. So this is going to be much cooler when playing games, at longer periods of time, of course. But really, there's no big difference in the performance. Well, it's actually pretty early to say. This might perform way better than this one in some games, like Honkai Free. So yeah, we're gonna be having a comprehensive gaming comparison between the two, as well as an official speed test. So be sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so that you don't miss it. This is Vince Domingo from TechBeans, and I'll see you on the next video.